Hi, everyone. Welcome. I felt like we just needed a little something cleansing. Because I don't know about you, but September has started off a little rocky over here in the Willow Tree Healing household. Hopefully, things are going well for you. September, I remember saying something big's going to happen, something big's going to happen. I don't really know what, but something big. And I know a lot of my fellow readers feel the same way. So, let me know down in the comments how's September treating you. What's going on for you? Um, Hopefully, it's been a little less shaky than it has been over here. Not bad, just wonky. Today I'm going to talk about the 9-9 portal. It goes from September 9th until the 18th, which 1 plus 8 is 9. So 9-9. We've got a portal. I'm going to take a look at, generally speaking, remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and don't try to shoehorn yourself into a reading. If the situation is love and I say work or vice versa, or it's family, not necessarily romantic relationships, great. Um, Apply the guidance where it fits for you. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Happy to have you here. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff if it feels right for you. I hope you find some good guidance here. And if you are already one of my wonderful, amazing subscribers and you're returning, welcome back. So, as always, this is general. If you'd like your own personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. Happy to assist. We could do it live over Zoom, or I can record it and send it to you. Lots of ways to um, get you a reading. So, if 9-9, that portal, if 9 means something to you, awesome. If not, that's okay. 9 is the number of completion. 10 is the very final last sentence of the chapter. We start a new one. So 9 is like we are completing, getting ready for that. Things are coming to completion or to fruition, maybe. We're going to see what's going on. I'm going to do the general reading first, and then I'm going to pull cards for each zodiac sign. Be sure to pay attention to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Sun is how you present yourself. Rising is how you appear to others in the world. Moon is what's under the surface, and Venus is love and money as well. You can listen for your North Node to get some direction with your life purpose. You can listen to whatever makes you happy. And if you're cross watching, which means you're watching a sign for someone else, apply it if it resonates. I don't ever take a look into someone else's energy. I just think that's intrusive unless we have their explicit permission. I can look at the energy around them. So don't think that there's something nefarious going on unless you've got concrete proof. I'm not really sure what decks I'm going to use. I'll let my intuitive side choose that, but I do have numerous decks here in front of me. And I will list them in the description box below because if you're like me, you resonate visually with the deck, you might want to get it. Plus, credit due to the authors. So let's take a look at what's going on, what you need to know for this 9-9 portal. This is always most as any of my readings go. Let's just say that as any of my readings go, this is pretty much just a guidance. Apply it where you will. You have free will. Everybody does. So if you want to, of course, as I start recording the reading, my neighbor's kid wants to go out on his dirt bike. So apologies for the noise if you can hear it. But we're going to get some guidance. Feel free to take it, just like any piece of advice. If it feels right, take it. If it doesn't, that's okay. Move on. Page of Cups. Ooh, and the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. I do read reversals. It's just a different way of reading the energy. It's not necessarily good or bad. It's just sometimes it can show us where blocks are. Other times it's just a different way of reading the energy. So then we have, here we go, final. Okay. So Page of Cups crowning the reading, followed by the Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles, all in reverse, and then the Hermit in reverse. Hermit is Virgo energy. We are in the Virgo sun season collectively. Or if you're a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo, here you go. It's also the 9 card. Apropos, way to go, Spirit. I love it when we do that. You just kind of feeling the energy here. So, with the Page of Cups crowning the reading, pages are messengers. It's also youthful energy. It's water, it's emotions. You could contribute that to a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Again, general, just take what resonates, leave the rest. As an energy, the Page of Cups, that is, typically it is a person because it's a cord card, but generally speaking, Page of Cups energy, pages being messengers. This is about someone who is kind of a daydreamer. It's creativity, especially from the heart center. It's messages from the heart, speaking from the heart. Remember that you can't make let me start over. Your needs can't be met if they're not made known. So if you're like, why doesn't this person ever do this for me? Well, nobody's a mind reader. So just make your needs known. Can't be met. Closed mouths don't get fed. But with the Page of Cups here, speaking from the heart, um, uh, and I'm getting something about wearing your heart on your sleeve. I don't usually get that with the Page of Cups, but here we are. It could be an early like bud of a romance because it is cups related, but like these new ideas and following your heart. So drop into your heart center as you are daydreaming. Allow yourself to daydream. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're a Virgo. Pisces and Virgo are opposite signs. Everybody has an opposite sign on the zodiacal wheel. So there's some sort of like daydream card, kind of this. There's a pig up here, like when pigs fly. Like, oh yeah, that'll happen when pigs fly. Hopefully it's translating and you can see it. Kind of getting carried away. That's what these legs are at the top of the card. But allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to get carried away in your daydreams. Dream big or go home, right? Go big or go home. So, bringing this youthful, kind of childlike enthusiasm and daydream energy into what you're creating. We are still in the new moon, Virgo new moon energy, and we will have the Pisces full moon eclipse. Yeah, Pisces full moon eclipse on the 17th. So, right in the middle, well, no, closer to the end of this portal, but right in the middle of the month of September. So Pisces and Virgo, remember I said they're opposite. The full moon's always in the opposite of the sun sign we're in. We're in Virgo season. The math is mathing. Ta-da, there you go. So allowing yourself to play a little more, doing something that makes you happy. It might seem silly to other people. It doesn't mean it's wrong, but not getting too carried away when you do go to put this plan into action. Have a practical plan with the Virgo card here, the Hermit. Having a practical plan. But do allow your emotions, allow yourself to follow your heart. Let your emotions speak. Okay? It's like the world is your oyster. What do you want to create? And then having that childlike enthusiasm, that youthful energy here, enthusiasm to go ahead and go for it. Okay, so there you go. Starting off strong here. With the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like you've been stuck between these two different decisions or these two different options, and you're not really sure which way to go. And that's uncomfortable, but it's okay. It's okay to be in that space for a minute. But it could be because you're having a difficult time because it's a difficult choice. Maybe you feel like either way, it's going to suck. Well, embrace the suck. Okay. Embrace it. Let it be part of the plan. Let it be part of the story. Like, well, if I go this way or that way, even though I'm following my heart, either way, I'm going to leave someone behind. Maybe you're ending a relationship or you're getting into a new one, but you've been burned before. So therefore you're afraid. Again, wherever this lies for you, but like having this difficult choice or some confusion about it, or just not knowing and being so stuck that you remain stuck in this like rock in a hard place, or the fear of committing to somebody because somebody else burnt you before. Let go of that baggage. Take the lesson, what you learned, maybe do some shadow work here. Take a look at that relationship or that job possibility, or if you're letting even a friendship come back into your life, whatever it is, just take the lesson. What did I learn from this? Did I learn how to draw healthy boundaries? Bueno. Did I learn to make my needs known? Because people aren't mind readers. I have to let people know. Did I learn that my happiness and my time are very valuable in a work situation? Whatever it is that you learned, let that be your guidepost. Allow yourself to make the decision. What would you do if I told you, and I'm telling you, so here you go, put your listening cap on. What would you do if you knew you couldn't make a wrong choice? Maybe you're not trusting yourself because you feel like you've made wrong choices. I've chosen the wrong type of person, or I keep getting into the wrong situation. The lesson will continue showing up for you until you acknowledge it and learn it. I'm going to say that again. The lesson will keep showing up for you until you acknowledge it and learn it. So allow this to be your guiding light. Allow yourself to make the choice that makes your heart happy, because either way, it's the right choice. If you have acknowledged and learned that lesson, then you are able to trust yourself. So do your homework, guys. You know, if you're around, if you've seen my readings before, I give you homework. If you're new, here you go. You get homework. So do that. Do that deep dive. Journal about it, meditate about it, whatever it is that makes you happy. Just sit with it. I'm getting like half an hour. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, but like that's the happy middle ground. That's the average time. Some people a little less, some a little more. It doesn't have to be all at once, but take some time to really dig deep. Journal, lay in bed instead of scrolling, especially doom scrolling at this time, or watching TV or whatever it is. Choose to journal about it. And it doesn't have to be a novel. It can be bullet points. I learned this. It could be a line down the middle. Pros and cons. This or that. You see where I'm going. So there you go. There's your homework. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, maybe you haven't been as focused as you could be. I'm not going to say should. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm just going to give you the guidance and the advice that's here. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like maybe you're not as focused as you could be. Maybe there's too many distractions, or maybe you're looking for shortcuts, but you're not putting your best foot forward in doing your work. And that could be, yes, a physical job, but it's also the work that I just talked about. You're going to get out of it what you put into it, just like going to an exercise class. If you do half of the weightlifting or half of the cardio, you're going to get half of the results that you have the potential to get. But if you put in a full good faith effort, then your ROI, your return on investment, is going to be exponentially larger. Let's see. Oh, there could also be an element of burnout here. I was like, there's something else I was getting because the messages just come in so fast. So just like feeling burnt out. Like I have put in all this work and I'm just freaking exhausted. Okay, take a time out. Rest. Rest when you need to. Allow yourself that space and grace to do what you need to do. Only you can give yourself that permission. Honey, can you take care of bath time tonight? I need to go take a walk and meditate, do a walking meditation about this, or whatever it might be. Hey, can you read the kids the bedtime stories so that I can go take a bath and do a bath or a shower meditation? Whatever it is for you. It's okay to ask for help. I don't know who needs to hear that. It's usually me. It's okay to ask for help. But just keep that perseverance. Rest when you need to. But keep that determination, that perseverance, so that this energy will be flipped the correct way, if we are going to use that term, flipped right side up and get flowing again. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I'm kind of not mad about that. I'm going to take a sip of water because I'm getting froggy. One moment. Okay, thanks. It is that season where I live in the northeastern United States where there's a lot of things floating in the air that wreak havoc on a lot of us, and the temperatures have been going up and down and up and down and up and down. So where it's like 80 during the day and 50 at night. It's a good time. No need to go on a roller coaster, just ride the temperature. Okay, I digress. The Five of Pentacles. There are some cards that I don't mind seeing in reverse, but basically, Five of Pentacles is about like financial difficulties, or it could be health. It's tangible things. So some sort of difficulty or feeling left out in the cold. So when we turn it in reverse, it typically means you're coming out of that energy, which is awesome. So just be careful of the scarcity mindset or feeling helpless or victimized. That victim mentality is not good for anybody. But you're coming out of that yuck energy, which is awesome, but only if you do the work. That's what's going to flip this card keep this card here, flip this card, sorry, the right way to go. With the Hermit here, Virgo energy, and number 9, well played, Spirit, well played. Love when Spirit plays. So I'm going to show it to you upright if you're watching, if you're not just listening. So you can see where there's the lantern here. That is typical of the Hermit card. I love the Light Seers Tarot. That's what deck this is, the Light Seers Tarot. Because it pays homage to traditional imagery, but gives it a modern twist, and I love that. Well done, Chris Ann. Love it. So you've got the lantern here, and this person is so enlightened that they're kind of floating over this path. It's the path to enlightenment. That's what this is. So when you put it in reverse, that is not the greatest thing, but it's really diving into that hermit mode, if you will, withdrawing from society or your loved ones, or I just go to work and I come home. I go to work and I come home. Or whatever it is, I do the bare minimum and I come home. So feeling isolated or even lonely, even a self-imposed sort of isolation can lead to loneliness. But the path of the Hermit, let me just start there. I'm sorry, I was trying so hard not to cough. The path of the Hermit is they go within. The Hermit goes within, finds a cave, goes to the cave, to the part that it's so dark they can only kind of feel the walls until they come to an opening that has, usually it's a campfire. And that's your inner spark. And sitting down and really digging in deep. So more of that digging deep, kind of shadow work at play here. If shadow work scares you, please don't let it. But if it does, I will acknowledge that and offer a different perspective. So the shadow isn't anything that's scary. It's not evil or bad. It's just the part of you that's coming up for healing and needs some extra love. So it could also be inner child healing too. If this is something that stems from childhood or way back, I even include childhood up through the early 20s, up through age 25. because the frontal lobe isn't completely grown is the only word that's coming to mind right now. Developed. There we go. Until we're 25-ish. So some inner child or some shadow or just healing that which needs to be healed. That's hermit energy. So then the hermit finding the spark, puts it in the lantern and finds their way out and shines it for others. So they're this guiding light. So there we go again, guiding light. So being willing to do this work is going to help you come out of the funk, out of the yuck, so that you can shine your light brightly for yourself and for others. How beautiful is that? Let's see what the Soul Truth Oracle has to say about all that. Input from the deck. These are lovely, kind of like extra journal prompts, if you will. Woo! Okay, that one flew. One moment. Am I apologizing for my truth? Wow. Am I apologizing for my truth? Remember, not getting your needs met? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? To be proud of your truth. Oh, today, sorry. Be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. How many times do you catch yourself saying, I'm sorry, but even if you're asserting your opinion, especially women, we tend to do this. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not okay. Whoa. First of all, this is Coach Kelly coming at you. Do not apologize, especially if somebody has overstepped or completely trashed your boundaries, or if you don't agree with something because it's ethically irresponsible, whatever it is. All you have to say is cut off that first part. I'm sorry, but clear, cancel, delete. Hey, that's not okay. Be assertive. There's a difference between being assertive, and asserting your self, your opinion, your boundaries, whatever it is. There's a difference between being assertive and being aggressive. Aggressive has malintent. That is when you're like claws coming out. Assertive is, whoa, that's a boundary and that's exercising authority. You are sovereign upon yourself. And we show others how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. So if you find yourself apologizing like that, don't. Or if the other person said, well, I acted that, this is a narcissist, by the way. I acted like that because you triggered me by whatever it was you said or did, or didn't say or do. I lashed out at you because you pushed me. No. Mm-mm. That person needs to take responsibility for their own actions. Like, well, if me, do not apologize, turn it back. If me drawing healthy boundaries, asserting my boundaries, telling you that it's not okay that you crossed my boundary. This isn't a blame game. Well, you crossed the boundary. Well, you did this. Well, you did that. No. That's victimhood. Instead, taking back your power and saying, I am always going to have that boundary. If that's not okay with you, we can go our separate ways. See how powerful that was? There you go. You never know whose life will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Wow. Be the lighthouse. Hermit energy. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There's room for all of us. So you could be setting this example in front of coworkers or in front of your kids. Someone's going to see it and be inspired. Today's mantra, courage is contagious. That's beautiful. So where are you apologizing for speaking your truth? Don't do that. Okay. Next deck. I'm going to pull from the, whoops, I'm sorry. I always kick this thing. Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle to see what we're not seeing. So being in the energy still of the Virgo new moon up until the Pisces full moon eclipse, I'm going to do a separate reading on the moon cycle there. We can still manifest and take action towards the manifestation. Saturn's playing a big role right now in the sky. So Saturn's a planner and a taskmaster. I always say that taskmaster. And is the ruler of Capricorn. So that work, so putting in the work, showing that you're willing to do the work. So taking this week or so until the full moon will make Saturn happy and less likely to hinder your progress. So it's an opportunity to make a plan here. So here we go. Denial. Woo! Yeah. So there's this hand here that's reaching up. It's number 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is changes. So there's this hand that's reaching up towards these grapes, this forbidden fruit, if you will. And grapes are abundance. So if you feel like, with this 5 of Pentacles here, if you feel like you've been denied that, and it's, notice how it's not low-hanging fruit, it's higher up. So it's going to take a bit. If you feel like, oh, it's just out of reach, take the opportunity to, I keep getting make a plan. Like find a step stool and get up there, because it's not being denied to you because you don't deserve it. It's more like you don't yet have the resourcefulness needed to attain the fruit. So basically it's that same energy of, have you learned the lesson? That's Saturn energy as well. Have you learned the lesson yet? Acknowledge and learn, and then you can have it. And sometimes something else that's coming through here. Sometimes when we think what we think we want isn't actually what's best for us. It might look really good. Like, oh man, that house that we saw, it's my dream house, and it's right on the ocean, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. Maybe the foundation is crumbling. Maybe the next hurricane comes and does a huge amount of damage, and you wouldn't be able to fix it, or it wouldn't be fixable. So just trust that the universe always has a plan. And I know that's so hard sometimes, but keeping the faith, even with showing patience and building this resiliency, is going to lead to some really good stuff. But also, sometimes things aren't always as they seem. If you're watching, this right here is super nice and deep and purple, and this one over here is a little less purple, and they're reaching for the one that's less purple. Maybe it's less ripe and it's actually sour, or like sour grapes, right? Sour grapes, that metaphor. Or it could even be they're not quite ripe enough yet, so it's not quite time. There's still some stuff that needs to happen before you can get to it. Or maybe they're just bad seeds. So planting the right seeds as well here. Again, follow me on the metaphor. So the universe knows when the time is right and ripe. The fruit is ripe for the picking. I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. So we've got here for the 9-9 portal. It's all about making a plan, learning your lessons, so that you can release it all with that beautiful Pisces full moon eclipse that's coming. thought one was going to jump out. It didn't. Where are you apologizing when you're speaking your truth? Or even by omission, kind of like lying by omission. It's apologizing by omission. You're not living authentically and fully. And the universe is like, until you do that, you don't get the reward. No grapes for you. Seinfeld fans? Anybody? No. I really wasn't either, but I do know. I was too young. But I remember my parents watching it and I just wasn't interested. But I did love Kramer. Okay, so maybe there's something about that. His hair was always crazy and he was really eccentric and he just kind of marched to the beat of his own drum and he'd slide into the room. I swear the Kool-Aid Man was based off of him. Like there's a correlation there. One of them was based off of the other. It's so funny. So maybe there's something about that. Follow me. Just follow me on the path. I often will take jumpers, but I also listen for stop, and I haven't gotten any yet. So maybe that's not the right deck. Let's try the Sacred Traveler deck. There we go. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Oh my, that's beautiful. I don't know that I've ever drawn this card in all the time that I've had this deck. I don't think I have, but it's giving me Six of Swords energy here because it's got these boats out on the water. It's also a little bit Three of Wands energy too. So making a plan and manifesting it and bringing it into you. And waiting for the perfect time. So we have this inlet that's protected by all these mountains. So you are protected during all of this. And maybe these boats are even practicing sailing, kind of getting a feel for the water. Interesting. There's a bird in a cage. That's Eight of Swords energy. So where are you holding yourself back? Where are you holding yourself back? What are you afraid of? And it's okay. It's okay. Acknowledge the fear. Give it a name. I had a counselor, my very first, no, she was my second, my first as an adult counselor. She said, what does your fear look like? I said, a roaring lion, which I love big cats. So I'm not sure why that was scary to me, but okay. And she said, what if you turned around and faced that lion and saw it didn't have any teeth? And I said, it's claws. And she said, of course you would. And then she said, okay, it doesn't have teeth or claws. It's just roaring at you. It just wants your attention, is what she was trying to tell me. It just wants your attention. Face it. Face the fear. Name it. Give it a name. Face the fear, give it a name. You take its power away. And you acknowledge it. There's that, it's a wonderful meme, and being a grief person, I understand this. I sat with my anger long enough that she told me her name was grief. I sat with my fear. I sat with my sadness. I sat with my whatever it is. It's all grief. It's fear. Grief and fear are cousins. What are you afraid of? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of failure? Is that stemming from childhood? Somebody telling you couldn't do it, that you made the wrong choice, that you had to be perfect. 99% wasn't good enough. Why didn't you get 100? Been there. Been there. It's okay. Face the fear. It doesn't have to be true. The only thing that's true is the story that we tell ourselves. So what are you saying about yourself? Are you lying about yourself? Are you saying, I'm not good enough, I can't do that? It's a lie. It's not true. You have everything you need within you. Before you incarnated on this planet, the universe put everything you need into your soul. What do you need to bring to the surface? What do you need to dig down deep and pull up? Where's your stool? Where's your step ladder? Ta-da. As always, a super empowering message from the universe. Some big sister energy there coming through. Holy guacamole. I want to see what the unicorns have to say. What message we've got here. Wow, that was fast. Unicorns usually are pretty quick. They are very chatty. Courage. Yep, there it is. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Mic drop. Thank you for the confirmation. There you go. Have faith. Be true to yourself. Have the courage to say, this is who I am. I am not apologizing for it. I'm a good person, damn it. And I deserve the best. Yes. Love that. Such a beautiful reading. Okay, so now I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to pull, I don't know what deck yet. Maybe I'll try the Cosmic again. For each zodiac sign. Oof. That was really good. That was really good. Okay. Aries. Let's start with Aries. I know. We're in Virgo season. But I'm tired. And it helps me compartmentalize. Aries. To be enlightened, lighten up. Number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. Lighten up. And I hope that this is translating on the camera. It's hilarious. So this is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. This reminds me of like a Mike Dooley card. If you're not familiar, Dooley. I am a certified infinite possibilities trainer, and I love his work. And he and his brother Andy Dooley are all about just being serious when you need to be, but lighten it up. So these banana peels and the rainbow and the tongue sticking out and kind of like blah, 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 blah. This even reminds me of the rings of Saturn. So Aries, it's time to lighten up. On your path to enlightenment, that hermit energy, not everything needs to be so serious. Bring that childlike, that youthful wonder into what you're doing. And just be happy. One of the key ingredients to manifesting is gratitude. The secret ingredient is gratitude, but the key is to be joyful. Like, woohoo! Feeling how you want to feel when, not if, when your manifestation takes place. Not so much on the package, but how you feel. Yay. Taurus. Hey, Taurus. All right. Ooh, the activated ally, number 9, Roman numeral 9. So this is an archetype. So the activated ally, I'm going to grab the guidebook because I'm not as familiar with the archetypes. Hero, mentorship, guide, and superpower. There's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. Oh, interesting, a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self. So there you go. The characteristic that you admire most in the people that you admire most is already within you. Remember, you have everything you need, Taurus. So to manifest those things and to bring the manifestation to fruition, this is how you are to present yourself in the world. So especially if you're watching this as a Taurus rising, There you go. Be a superhero. Be your own superhero. Everybody, be your own superhero. Yeah. Nice. Powerful. Gemini. What is your guidance here? Cut away what is no longer needed for you. Number 9. Oh, look. Gemini's just showing off with that 9 energy. September 9/9 portal. Here you go. But give the tree a haircut. Cut off the stuff that's no longer needed. The dead weight. Let it go. Short and sweet, to the point. Love it, Gemini. Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Whoa, okay. We've got number 40, which is 4 and 0 is 4. It's also the twin flame. Your great wave awaits. Woo, love it. And of course, it is a water energy for the water sign, Cancer. So here you go. There's a wave coming, and it's a good one. It's the one that you're ready to surf on. It's not like the tsunami. Oh my gosh, no. This is, woohoo, let's go surf. Riding the wave. Nice. Leo. What's going on for Leo during this portal? Okay, Gemini got this. Cut away what's no longer needed for you. Number 9. Not to be outdone. Leo's here was number 9 as well. So give the tree a haircut, cut away the dead weight, let it go. Beautiful. Virgo, hey, happy birthday season. This one. Okay. Maybe I should just stop and say everybody. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. Give the tree a haircut. Yep. Cut away the dead weight. Gemini, Leo, Virgo so far. Okay. Libra. What is your guidance? I swear. Okay. Like if it's even the tree again. Right into this reality. Number 32. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is change. Right into this reality. So you get to write, Libra. You get to write. You are the author of your own story. What do you want to create? What do you want to do next? You are only limited by your own limitations. Yeah, there's really no other word right now. So your infinite possibility. What do you want to do? If you don't like the way the story's going, edit. It's time to edit. Nice. You can write in characters. You can write out characters. You can have a plot twist anytime you want, Libra. Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. What's going on for you during this portal? Alrighty. Deliver your greatest gift to the world. 10. There's your completion. End of one cycle, beginning of the next. Deliver your greatest gift to the world. So whatever you've been working on, it's coming to fruition. You're getting your grapes. Oh, beautiful. Yep, just embrace. Embrace it. Sag. Hey, Sag. What's going on for you during this 9/9 portal? Oh, okay. Number 37. 3 and 7 is 10. So this is your culmination. You decided to wake up, or why else did you draw me? Maybe there is something artist, like actually drawing, but otherwise, you decided to wake up. This is your wake-up call. It is time to change. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always have received, what you've always got. So if it's time to change it up, change it up. So this is your wake-up call. This is the judgment card. Woof. All right. Capricorn. What's going on, Capricorn? How's that Saturn retrograde doing for you? It's a little wonky, huh? Oh, look, there are no wrong turns. What did I say earlier? 2 of Swords in reverse. What would you do if I told you you couldn't make a wrong choice? Especially Capricorn, I love you. You know I do. You're the workhorses, the zodiac. You love to make a plan and to stick to it. Adjust the sails when you need to. There are no wrong turns. 27, 2 and 7 is 9. Boom. Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius, what's going on? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, jump. I have been seeing this card in my third eye for weeks. I had yet to draw it, and here it is. So, number 1, we are all one collective consciousness, very Aquarian energy. 3, 2, 1, jump. It's time. It's time to go. Follow your heart. There's your little heart down here. Triangle. So much symbolism in this card. The spiral. Yeah, following your heart. 3, 2, 1, go. It's go time, Aquarius. And Pisces. Hey, Pisces, what's happening? Woo. One moment. It fell on the floor. Ooh, your 11-year-old self. There's that inner child. And it's Roman numeral 2. It looks like an 11, but it's Roman numeral 2. That's beautiful. Yeah, your inner child. What would you tell your 11-year-old self? If you could go back, what would you tell your 11-year-old self? What did you dream of when you were 11 years old? Woo. Deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. More 90s, like 80s, 90s SNL reference. So it was something about I don't know. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful. Again, it's general, so only take what resonates. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to close the energy. If you would like your own personal reading, please reach out. All of my information is below. And I will see you for the Pisces full moon eclipse reading. Take care.